everyone and welcome to the VAIR MBA community. आप में से काफी एस्पिरेंट्स का एक बहुत ही कॉमन कंफ्यूजन होगा कि whether or not are you eligible to give CAT if you have a low academic score. Well, to clear your confusion, yes, आप definitely target कर सकते हो top B schools even if you have a low academic weightage in your class 10th, 12th or your graduation score. तो आज यही कंफ्यूजन इन डिटेल क्लियर करने के लिए आज इस वीडियो में आई विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग टू यू गाइस द एग्जैक्ट एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया फॉर कैट एंड आल्सो व्हाट्स द सिलेक्शन क्राइटेरिया दैट टॉप बी स्कूल्स यूज so that you get selected into them. Make sure you watch this video till the very end. Starting with the CAT eligibility criteria. Now, firstly, the minimum required marks that you need to have in your graduation so that you can appear for CAT. That's 50% for general and OBC candidates, and it's 45% for SC, ST, and PWD candidates. Also, if you are someone who is in their final year of graduation, even then you are eligible to apply for CAT. Or if you are someone who is done with their undergraduation but are awaiting their results, even then you are eligible to apply for CAT. There are certain candidates who opt for certain professional courses like CA, CS, CFA. Even those candidates are eligible to apply for CAT. You just need to make sure that you have cleared the exam on the level which is considered equivalent to your graduation. आपकी CAT eligibility में 10th and 12th का score as such आपका eligibility नहीं affect करता है, so you do not have to worry if you have preferably low scores in your class 10th and 12th. Next, let us see what the B schools selection process looks like. That means once you are done with your CAT, एक बार जब आप CAT दे देते हो, how is your score processed in different B schools, and finally क्या score आता है B schools का, which actually determines whether or not you would get into them. So the first step is obviously acing the CAT. That means you would have to crack the CAT with the required percentile that you need for a top B school. That's obviously a 99 percentile in CAT. Now, once you are done with your CAT, आपकी profile evaluate होती है. The second step is your profile evaluation, जहाँ पे आपकी performance check होती है based on your CAT score. And आपका overall profile देखा जाता है, your work experience, your academic weightage, the professional courses or extracurriculars that you have done. Based on that, एक score derive होता है जिसके through आप shortlist होते हो for the interview rounds. Step 3, आपकी VAT, GD and PI conduct होते हैं for different B schools. Now, once this PI is done, the last step is based on experiences of PI and other parameters, एक final score derive होगा from these B schools. And based on that score, it is completely determined कि whether or not आप वो B school convert करते हो या नहीं. So, मैं आपको एक example देती हूँ of IIM Bangalore. So, this is the pre-PI selection weightage of IIM Bangalore. That means ये सारे पैरामीटर्स IIM Bangalore चेक करता है in order to shortlist you for their interview rounds. यहाँ पे CAT के स्कोर का वेटेज इज 55%, आपके 10th and 12th का वेटेज इज 15% ईच. यू कैन सी यहाँ पे ग्रेजुएशन स्कोर एज सच कोई वेटेज नहीं है. जेंडर डाइवर्सिटी पे देयर इज अ 5% वेटेज एंड वर्क एक्सपीरियंस और प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज विच एवर इज हायर, इसका वेटेज इज 10%. Once you are done with CAT, अगर आप ये सारे ही पैरामीटर्स अच्छे से मीट करते हो, आपका टोटल स्कोर अच्छा होता है, आपका PI होगा. ना आफ्टर PI जब फाइनल रिजल्ट्स आउट होते हैं तो बेस्ड ऑन ये पैरामीटर्स आपका फाइनल रिजल्ट्स आउट होता है. यहाँ पे यू कैन सी CAT के स्कोर का वेटेज 55 से कम होकर 25 पे आ गया है. 10th and 12th का स्कोर 15 से 10% पे आ गया है. यहाँ पे VAT स्कोर का वेटेज ऐड हो गया, दैट्स 10%. Again, work experience, professional courses gets 10%, and you can see यहाँ पे आपके personal interview का weightage alone is 35%. So now that you were done with CAT, आपके CAT score, आपका academic scores consider किया जा रहा था, but once that is done and आपका जब PI हो जाता है, PI का score यहाँ पे बहुत matter करता है. So it all comes down to how good you perform in your PI, how well you justify your profile during your personal interviews. एक और एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं FMS का, दैट इज लाइक अ ड्रीम बी स्कूल टू सो मेनी ऑफ योर एस्पिरेंट्स. FMS, in order to shortlist candidates for the interview process, as such और कोई पैरामीटर्स नहीं कंसिडर करता है. They just go with the overall CAT score as well as the sectional score in CAT. And exception इतना है female candidates के लिए that they get additional 5 marks on their weighted score so that they could be shortlisted for the interview calls. If we check out the final selection criteria of FMS, यहाँ पे आपके CAT के स्कोर का वेटेज इज 50%, 10th and 12th का स्कोर पे अगेन 10% का वेटेज है. यहाँ पे अगेन यू कैन सी ग्रेजुएशन स्कोर पे देयर इज नो सच वेटेज. स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पर्पस डिस्कशन होता है एफएमएस में जिसका वेटेज इज 10%. एक्सटेम्पोर एक ऐड होता है सिलेक्शन में जिसका वेटेज इज 5%. एंड आपकी पर्सनल इंटरव्यू का वेटेज इज 15%. So if you are dreaming about a top B school, just cracking the exam isn't enough. You need to also ace your PI just like you have cracked your CAT. Because it would all come down to how well you perform your PI, and you might expect so many complicated and difficult questions during your PI. It might not go as smooth and easy as it is said. So you will have to give your 1000% towards your PI as well. Now let us see certain B schools जो आप target कर सकते हो even if you have a low academic score, and these B schools accept your CAT score. So as we discussed about FMS Delhi, आपका total academic weightage is just 20%. IIFT Delhi जो कि weightage रखता है आपकी 10 score पे of 10%. The 12 scores weightage is 10%. Weightage to graduation score यहाँ पे non-engineers के लिए benefit है. इनको 5% और add हो जाता है उनके weighted score पे if you are a non-engineer. So the total academic weightage comes down to 25%. If we talk about MDI Gurgaon, again 10th and 12th के score पे 5% weightage है. Additional 5% for non-engineers. Total is coming down to 15%. Talking about IIT Bombay, they do not have any weightage on the class 10 score. 12 score and graduation score पे it's 5% each, making this a total of 10%. IIT Delhi पे it's 7% each for all the three scores, making this a total of 21%. So I hope आपको एक fair idea मिल गया है about the CAT eligibility criteria as well as the selection criteria that different B schools use so that you can get admitted into them. They use different parameters before their PI and after their PI so that एक weighted good score निकले जिससे it's decided whether or not are you going to convert your B school or not. There are so many other B schools in India as well जो कि आपके CAT के अलावा बाकी entrance exams की score accept करते हैं who are on a good tier 1 and tier 2 level जो आप target कर सकते हो even if you have a low academic score, which I'll be discussing in my further videos. If you have any queries or doubts regarding CAT or any other management entrances, quickly put in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe our channel so that you do not miss out on any important updates. Follow us on Instagram. All the very best aspirants and see you soon.